Good morning and welcome to Vlogmas day 15. I had started this clip and I was kept being attacked by Echo, who just wanted to climb on me or to climb over there to ruin the wrapping I've just done. I have all the bags sitting there. I'm getting things ready to go to Therese. It's 5 to 11. This morning the boys decided to wake up early and Owen decided to wake everybody early. Alfie didn't go to sleep. Well, he went to sleep in the car when we picked James up. And then he woke up around 11, and then that was him until 2:45. So he could have done with a bit more sleep, but no. And they have been hyper and noisy since, and yeah, it's been a very rude awakening. But yeah, we have to be at dance class at 1 o'clock, and we are going straight from dance class to Therese's house. I'm going to explain to you roughly how the day will go, because there's more than likely going to be a kind of a montage kind of video today for the dinner, and after might be a little bit rushed. So I'll explain to you what's happening today first, and then whenever I show you later on you will know what I'm talking about. So we're going to dance class with both cars. James's car is going for the MOT tonight, but he's going to go straight from Therese's house to the MOT. So we're going to go with both cars. We're going to drive to dance class, which is kind of halfway between our house and Therese's house in one direction. The MOT is also halfway between our houses in a different direction. Then we're going to drive to Therese. So we need to have everything in the car when we leave. Then we're going to go to Therese, have the dinner and all that. And at about 7 o'clock, James needs to go to his MOT. And then he will either, well, we don't know exactly what will happen for after. It will depend on how Alfie and Tilda, the two youngest kids, hold on, because it's a long day and sometimes they get too grumpy, and it's better to stop it a bit earlier than letting it go on and becomes a disaster. So I'm assuming that we will not be leaving much later than this either. So then James has the MOT. I'll be coming home with the boys, and tonight there's the Miss France pageant thing. It's a thing I watch every single year. I love it. It's so kitsch and cheesy, and I usually have a score sheet and I try to guess, well, I do my own scoring and try to guess who's gonna win and all that, but that's much later in the evening, so we'll see. But yeah, I'm trying to get everything ready. So I wasn't sure how to wrap the plants for Therese, so I've put all the plants, the smaller plants, in here in tissue paper, and then there's like a packet of leaf wipes, which is not very nice, but it's necessary for that, and I thought she probably won't have them, so I had bought them to take care of her plants, so I thought I'll put it in here but hide it under the tissue paper. So this is that, and then I have the rest of the presents for the adults in there. And well, apart from this one, it doesn't fit. All the kids' presents. And now is to start packing the food, but I'm probably going to wait a bit closer to when we go, and then I'll load the car. And I have that big plant I need to put all the bows on. What I've done is that because I can't wrap it, whenever we arrive, Therese will go and hide. We are putting all the presents in the living room, under the tree at the start of the party, but we're not doing the presents until after dinner, lunch. I mean, it's a lunch really this year. We're kind of in between. So her eldest daughter will come and help me to hide it in the living room, so it's not in sight until we do the presents. And I was going to leave it in the car, but it's too cold outside and it's a houseplant, so it's not gonna do well in the cold. And also today we have a weather warning for rain and wind, so it's great. Brilliant. But yes, I'm going to get everything ready. I'm going to get everybody ready. There is still about an hour and a half before we need to go, but that goes very quick when you have to get 4 people out, plus a whole lot of other things. So I'll catch up with you at a later stage. I've put the truffle. This one we're going to bring. There's a little bit of extra ones. I'm going to bring them tomorrow. We're visiting James's granny and aunt. So I'll bring them a plate of the selection so they can have it. The family always goes to visit them there, so that'll be there for having with people who visit over Christmas. I've also added some oranges in the middle because Traditionally they represent wealth because they used to be, well, where I'm from anyway, something that you didn't grow there, and having them used to bring you wealth for the next year. So there we go. Right, so we had a little change of plan last minute. We were all going to go to dance class and then on to Therese's house. But we're going with 2 cars, and I figured, what's the point in both of us going with 2 cars when James' car is going to go there anyway? So James is actually going to bring Alfie. But Alfie is burping. James is bring Owen to dance class, and Alfie and I are going to go straight to Therese's house, so I don't have to entertain Alfie in a car when it's raining so much for an hour. So yeah, I am wearing my gnome dress, and I'm going to wear a red cardigan, so it's kind of, and then the gold bows, so it's kind of festive. I'm actually going to keep that outfit for Christmas Eve in France. Alfie's wearing pajamas because that's what he wants to wear, and Owen is wearing his Christmas, that's their Christmas pajamas this year. Owen is wearing his for dance class because they are having a Christmas pajamas, Christmas jumper day. Oop, I'll finish to get ready while I speak to you. And when he saw Owen getting his on, he wanted his. So they're both wearing theirs. Owen will get changed whenever we get to Therese. So I have a change of clothes for both of them. And then we'll see. What is it? So yes, I'm going to wear that outfit for Christmas Eve in France because we have now one of the family dinners is actually going to be on the 23rd, because some family members are flying over to see their son on the 24th. That's usually the Christmas Eve dinner we would have at one of my granny's house on my mom's side of the family. So now we're doing that one day early at lunchtime. We are doing Christmas Eve with just my parents and sisters and their partners and children, and at my parents we're just going to do party food and games and stuff like that, so it's a bit more relaxed. And then we have the Christmas dinner at my uncle's house on my dad's side. So my dress I got is a lot more dressy, so I'm going to keep it for the actual big family dinners. So I'm going to wear it on the 23rd and the 25th, and I'm going to keep that one for the 24th. I think if I add the gold bows in it and all, I can still make it look festive, and we'll just pretend they are Santa's elves and postal houses. I mean, you know, perfectly normal, but it's close enough. The colors are right, and I really like this outfit a lot. So, wet shoes now. What are you doing?
Wet shoes.
A wet shoe. So first he had wet trousers, then he had wet shoes. There we go. Now we need a coat, Alfie. And I'm wearing my gnome bag. This is my bag of stuff I need to have handy in there. So this is going to stay with me in the car, and I'm going to keep it handy at Therese's as well. Off I go now, and now it will probably be like a montage of everything that happens during the dinner. And I'll see you after that to show you anything that I didn't manage to film or anything there. I'm going to try and remember to have my camera at hand to film. we are back now, and I look a bit of a mess. I just taken my bows out, and it's because there's like chunky glitter on it, it pulls on the hair. I absolutely love these bows. I got them several years, like 5-6 years ago from an Etsy shop, and I was trying to get more for this year, and the shop was closed for now, and I just left it too late. I'm just going to quickly show you what we got as presents, because James kind of filmed little clips, but I don't know yet what I have as footage. So I got, I'm going to put it on to show you. I got a new dressing gown, which is from Next, and it has a big hood, and it's cozy, and it's comfy. It's grey with stars, and it has that like a sheepskin effect in it. And I got some slippers, which I am in love with, because this is something I would have dreamt of as a child. A glittery dinosaur. Because I've always been girly in the sense of liking to dress girly and stuff like that, but I liked boy games more. So this, because at the time dinosaurs were for boys, because you know, those lovely gender specifics that decided that some ancient animals were dedicated to boys only. That was brilliant, but it was acceptable at the time. Probably still acceptable for a lot of people now. Not for me, and not for a lot of shops, if I believe what I see in the shops on little girls' clothes. Then Alfie got 2 robocars. We got this one, so it's like a truck. It's like a transformer if you want. Then it turns into it's from a cartoon called Robocar Polly. It's a Korean cartoon, and this goes at the back. There they turn into characters like this. So you got the fire engine and the ambulance, and I know for a fact he's getting the other 2 main characters at some point too. I'll show you quickly. Amber, the ambulance, she's a bit more tricky to get out of her car state, but once you've worked it out, it's a bit tricky at first. Once you know what to do, it gets easier. At some point I'm going to be an expert at this, and I'll do them in 2 seconds. Up, up, up. There's Amber, the ambulance, in her robot form. He was so happy. He loves that cartoon, and he loves cars, and the fact that they changed from cars to robots and all that, he really likes. So I think he will actually like Transformers a lot when he's old enough. But for now, Robocar, great. Then Owen loves the Hatchimal collectibles, and he wanted, hold on, talking about non-gender specific again. This is clearly targeting girls from the package and all the pink and sparkle and all that, but he got the nursery hatchery thing with an extra packet of eggs to use in it. So he got like 5 or 6 little Hatchimals. And then James got this DVD box set from Spiral, or Engrenage in French, which is a show. We haven't seen the end of it. It was on BBC 3 as well. It's a French show and it's subtitled. It's very, very good. If you're looking for a good police detective show, that's a good one to watch. So I'm gonna go and put some pajamas on, take my makeup off, get cozy. Alfie well, he fell asleep in the car, and now I put him to bed again, and this is where he is now, because he woke up in the bed. And Owen is having some non-sociable time with his oh god, I just spread all my makeup on my eye. This is why I'm going to take my makeup off. Some time on his DS, just to, every time he has a lot of like social interaction, he needs a moment to just recharge. So even though probably past, yeah, we're past the quiet time where usually he's not allowed electronics, I'm gonna give him another 10 minutes or so just to recharge a little bit and then get him ready for bed. James is currently at his MOT and he's texting me that the car passed, so that's now James fully back on the road. We still have to talk to do the tax, but we can do it online. So that's it. We officially are back with the 2 of us on the road. It's brilliant. Tonight I'm going to watch Miss France, and I'm gonna eat some leftovers. We have so much food left. I left a lot to rest because we're leaving soon, and I don't want to throw out the food, and they can eat some of it as well in the next few days. So we have quite a bit of quiche. We have, I can't even remember what. We didn't even get to eat the desserts today. We were that full from the food that we never got them out, and then the little ones were getting really tired. James had to go for the MOT, and one of Therese's daughter had to go with her dad to something at a certain time as well, around the same time as James. So decided to call it a day because the little ones were getting to the point where they are far too tired to be able to enjoy it anymore, and yeah, it was just the right thing to do. And it means that they can have a quiet evening, we can have a quiet evening, and we've all had a really nice day, and it was great. So I'm gonna go get changed and then get ready for Miss France. It's 11:30 now, and I was looking to edit the vlog from yesterday, which I still haven't done, but it's late and I'm tired, so I am going to do it in the morning before the dance exams. So apologies if there was no vlog released yesterday whenever you were watching this. It's just been a busy day and I need to catch up on my sleep. I'm just really tired, so I will go to bed, do the reasonable thing, and I will see you in the morning for another vlog with Owen's doing his TAP exams tomorrow.